Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Samira and I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm promising that I'm going to be consistent with giving you guys videos upon videos. And if you are an OG, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you so much. The love I have for you is deep. Thank you for the support, and thank you for always watching my videos and even sharing them to all my friends that keep supporting me. I love you all. I love you guys so much, because sometimes it's very painful when you start something and then your friends are not supporting you and strangers are supporting you. But fortunately for me, I have good friends who support me all the time, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of being a distance student of the University of Ghana, precisely Accra City Campus. Well, if you didn't know, I'm still a student. I'm in level 300 at the University of Ghana, studying sociology and information studies, and I am a distance student. These are actually some things that I'm actually experiencing as we speak. So I felt like, you know what, I need to shoot a YouTube video telling senior high school graduates who are considering, taking the distance education route, and to advise them on what to do so that they can weigh the options and make the right choice. So stick and stay with me. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's talk about the advantages of being a distance student of the University of Ghana. I'm saying University of Ghana because I'm in the University of Ghana. If you are considering going to any other university like KNUST, UCC, or whatsoever, these advantages definitely will apply to every university generally, because it's distance education, and it definitely would have the same advantages and disadvantages, but this is exclusive to the University of Ghana. Number one, limited interactions with lecturers and peers. When it comes to distance education, we all know that it's actually online most of the time, so you hardly get to even see your lecturer physically or even your peers physically. There's limited interactions. You don't really get to know your lecturers. You don't really get to make friends like you would when you are on main campus. Two, difficulty with hands-on courses. So there are some courses that require practicals, and when it comes to distance education, obviously you can't do practicals online. You are not going to get it because it's hands-on. You need to use your hands. You need to be there. You need to experience it. So if you are someone who is considering picking a university course that actually requires a lot of practicals, I do not advise that you go for distance education because you're going to be lacking. 3, technical issues. Well, when it comes to distance education, online of course, and my goodness, especially if you are in Ghana, sorry for you, because obviously there are always technical issues here and there. Like sometimes you can be in class and your lights will go off because of doom. So if you're in Ghana, you know what I mean. And also you can be in class and the internet connectivity is not good, considering maybe your location, or probably it's raining and you're in class, and there are going to be a lot of hitches in what the lecturer is saying. Make sure you put this into consideration before you go the distance education route. But if you are a DB and you always have 24/7 internet connectivity in your house and there are no hitches, well, good for you. 4, self-motivation challenge. Distance education really requires self-discipline, self-motivation, which can be really difficult to maintain if you are not a goal-getter, or you are not, you know what I mean, you're not a hard kind of person. You have to be able to discipline yourself, because you're at home, there are going to be a lot of distractions, you have chores to do, and if you are working as well, combining that with distance education, my goodness, you can imagine. So you have to keep going, you have to keep telling yourself that you can do it, you have to do all the necessary things that you need to do to make sure that you make those A's. Okay, so if you're someone that you lack self-motivation, you lack self-discipline, distance education is not for you. Sixth advantage on my list is limited support services. So unlike being on main campus, you can actually go for counseling, seek for academic advice and career guidance and all that. But when it comes to distance education, it's a bit difficult because you are not on main campus where these departments are actually there for you to, have easy access, and sometimes it can be difficult. Imagine you're in Koforidua and you need counseling and guidance on certain things when it comes to your education, and you have to come all the way to main campus just to physically meet and talk to whoever is in charge of these departments. Difficulty with group work. Oh my goodness, last semester we were given a group work, and my goodness, I had actually never done group work since I started university. It was so difficult being able to gather all your colleagues to have meetings and to make sure that everybody is present so that they don't miss their marks and all that. Today this person says I'm not available, tomorrow this person says I'm not available, and when some people are available there is always confusion, like there's always someone's connection is not working and all of that. It's so difficult when it comes to group work. Some people are way like in Koforidua and wherever, and you want to actually have a physical meeting. It's difficult because contributions will be limited and it leaves maybe two people having to do all the work themselves, and it can be so tiring. To my last point, limited campus activities. If you're someone who likes having fun and you want to experience the campus life and all of that, well, distance education is not for you, because you're going to be missing out on the traditional university experience where you get to be on campus, where you get to meet friends, where you get to have roommates and roomie drama and all of that. You're going to miss out on social events on campus. If you're somebody that you're actually looking forward to doing the on main campus, then well, distance education is not for you. So now let's talk about the advantages of being a distance student. Yeah, flexibility and convenience. So with distance education, it's flexible. You have the entire week to yourself before weekends for your lectures. You can get yourself involved in other activities during the week. You can, have fun during the week, a skill, whatever it is, because you have all the time. But remember, you need to be disciplined, okay? 2, accessibility. So with distance education, you can access course materials wherever you are. It doesn't matter your location, as long as they are provided on the internet. Like for example, in the University of Ghana, we have Sakai, where our resources are being put there, assignment, everything is done there. So you can access your course materials wherever you are. It doesn't matter your location. 3, cost effective. Distance education can save you money from transportation, accommodation, and other campus related expenses. You don't need to have to buy provisions and all of that. It's distance education. It's cost effective. You only go for lectures on Saturdays and Sundays. You are not going to spend that much. 4, self-paced learning. So when it comes to distance education, you can learn at your own pace. You can go through your resources as many times as you want, and it works, right? It does. Okay, with distance education, you get access to engage in remote jobs, obviously, because there are lots of online jobs now, and if you are a distance student and you are going for lectures only on Saturdays and Sundays, then obviously you have from Monday to Friday to be able to work, remotely or even physically, whatever. You can do anything that you want, so it's very easy. And if you're somebody who is purpose driven, I'm not saying those who are on campus are not purpose driven, but if you're someone that education is not the only thing that you feel like is going to take you wherever, you can actually engage in other activities, learn a skill whatsoever when it comes to distance comfortable learning environment. So with distance education, you can actually learn at the comfort of your home. You can be anywhere in the world and you can study. You know, you can take a trip, you can go to the cafe, you can go to a restaurant, wherever. You're still going to get access to your course materials and you study. Yeah, this brings me to my last point, which is independence. Distance education encourages independence. It encourages responsibility, self-motivation, and self-discipline. You guys, I think that distance education actually, you know, push you on that level. Like, you become way mature than those on main campus, like, because you are managing, you've actually entered the adult life already. You get me? So yeah, this brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you picked one or two things that is actually going to help you make a better choice if you are planning on taking your tertiary education further. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking and staying. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment in the comment section if you think that there are some disadvantages or advantages that I left out. Let me know in the comment section. And also, please follow me on my social media, all my social media platform, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. I'm going to leave it somewhere on the screen. And yeah, so until I see you guys in my next video, bye. Mwah.